Hello students, now we are going to start circle. Okay. So let us first have a review of circle. So what is a circle? In coordinate geometry, we write an algebraic equation which will express the circle, right? So let us have an idea what is circle. So circle is a locus of a point. Locus of a point, okay. Locus of a point such that it moves with a fixed point with respect to fixed point, maintaining equidistance. Okay. So say suppose this is a fixed point HK, okay, and there is a moving point, say XY. This is a moving point. So this moving point moves such that it always maintains a distance. Say the distance is equal to R. It always maintains a distance R from this fixed point. So we will get a locus like this. Okay. Locus means its path, the path of point XY like this, which is a circle. Okay. So say this is the locus of a point XY, moving point XY, with respect to this fixed point HK, and it maintains a fixed distance R. So we can write this distance is equal to R fixed. So we can write the distance as x minus h square plus y minus k square root under. This distance is always equal to R. So we have a relation between x and y, okay, and the relation is x minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to R square. So we call this relation as the equation of circle. This is the equation of circle. And where HK is called center of a circle and R is the radius of a circle. Okay. So we have the equation of a circle as x minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to R square. If we try to expand this expression, we will be getting x square plus h square minus 2hk 2hx plus y square plus k square minus 2ky is equal to R square. Or we can write it as x square plus y square minus 2hx minus 2ky, okay, plus h square plus k square minus R square equal to 0. So if we write general form for the equation of circle, we can write it as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus some constant c is equal to 0. Okay. So this is general form of the equation of circle, where the center is minus g minus f if we compare from here, okay, because here g is equal to minus h and f is equal to minus k. So center is minus g minus k f, and radius is, if we compare this to this, so c is equal to h square plus k square minus R square, or we can write as R square is equal to h square plus k square minus c, and h is equal to minus g k is equal to minus f. So we can write it h square as g square, k square as f square, and minus c. So radius is g square plus f square minus c. So for a real circle, the radius must be greater than 0. If it is equal to 0, then the circle is point circle. Is a point circle. Okay? Equal to 0 means the circle is point circle. And if this relation, that is g square plus f square minus c, is greater than 0, then the circle is real circle. That means for a real circle, g square plus f square minus c must be greater than 0. Okay? Equality holds when the circle becomes point circle. Okay. Now, diametric form of circle. There is another form, diametric form of circle. Say these are the two end points of diameter, x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, these are the 2 points, end points of a diameter of a circle, and this line is the diameter of a circle. Say, okay. So we want to write the equation of a circle whose diameter is this line. Say this is point A, this is point B. So AB is the diameter of a circle, and we have to write the equation of a circle. Okay. So circle is like this. Okay. Let us name moving point as xy. Okay. So we have this angle is equal to 90 degree. Why? Because we have learnt in our sub school that angle subtended by diameter, okay, on circumference of a circle is 90 degree. Okay, angle subtended by circle, semicircle is 90 degree. In a semicircle is 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. So we have this line perpendicular to this line. This line means A, say name this point as S. AS is perpendicular to BS. Okay. So we have the slope of line. Slope of line AS must be equal to minus 1 upon slope of line BS. Okay. So let us calculate the slope of line AS. Slope of line AS is x minus x1. It is slope of line AS is y minus y1 upon x minus x1, right? And slope of line BS is y minus y2 upon x minus x2. So we have y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to minus 1 upon y minus y2 upon x minus x2. So we can write it as y minus y1 upon x minus x1 into y minus y2 upon x minus x2 is equal to minus 1, or we have the relation y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to minus of x minus x1 x minus x2. Okay, x minus x2, or we have x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. So this equation, this expression or this relation is a equation of a circle. If you extend this, you will be getting the general form as this only. That is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. Okay. So this relation x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0 is the relation of a circle. Is a relation which represents a circle. Okay. With x1, y1 and x2, y2 as diametric endpoints. So x1, y1, where x1, y1 and x2, y2 are diametric in points. Okay. So one more form is there, that is parametric form. Parametric form. Okay. Suppose this is a circle with center as HK. Okay. And this is a moving point XY. And say this is the angle theta. Okay. So we can write X in form of theta. As theta varies from 0 to, as theta varies from 0 to 360 degree, we get a circle. Okay. Isn't it? We get a circle. So theta is our parameter here. Parameter, and we have to write the equation of a circle. We have to express point XY. We have to express point that is moving, which is moving, point XY in terms of theta, which is a parameter. Okay. So we have H. We have HK as a center, and this is a moving point XY, and this angle is theta. Okay. So we can write this length as, this is XY, that means this length is X minus H, and this length is Y minus K. Okay. And this length is radius R, which is constant. So we can write X minus H as R cos theta. So X can be written as H plus R cos theta, and Y is written as similar way, K plus R sin theta. Okay. So we have expressed X and Y in terms of parameter theta. So this is parametric equation of circle. Okay. So now we have seen different form of the equation of circle. Okay. Let us move forward. Position of point with respect to circle. With respect to circle, we have the general form of equation of circle: x square plus y square. Say this is a circle. Okay. X square plus y square, whose general equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So let us name this. We will not be writing the whole expression always. We will be writing in place of this, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c, we will be writing s. So s is basically x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. Okay. So the general equation of circle is s is equal to 0, where the center is minus g minus f, and the radius r is g square plus f square minus c root under. Okay. So say if a point x1 y1, point, say this is point P, lies outside the circle x1 y1. Okay. Then S1 means x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c. That means substitute this point on the equation of circle. Okay. So if this value, this is a value, this must be a value, is greater than 0, then this point lies outside the circle. Then x1 y1 lies outside the circle, and if s1 is less than 0, then point P lies inside the circle. And if S1 is equal to 0, definitely point P lies on the circle. Okay, that means it satisfies the equation of circle, so P lies on the circle. Okay, so this is a position of a point. In this way we can find the position of a point with respect to circle. Okay, so now line and a circle. Let us have a look on line and a circle. So say this is a circle and this is a line. So there can be three cases. This is a line, say L, and this is a circle S. So there can be three cases. What are those cases? There will be no, first case 1, no intersection between line and a circle. Between line and a circle, which is clearly represented here. Okay. Case 2, line touches the circle. Okay, that means this is a circle and a line just touches the circle. This is a line L and say this is a circle S. So this is our second case, line touches the circle. And case 3, line intersects the circle at two different points. At two different points. Different or distinct points. Okay. So this is a circle and this is a line. So it intersects here and here. So there can be three cases. Okay, for a line and a circle. That is, line have no intersection with circle, line touches the circle, and a line intersects the circle at two distinct points. Okay. So we will be dealing with standard equation of circle for that. What is the standard equation of circle? Standard form of circle. Let us write it form of circle. That means standard form of circle is that circle whose center is 0, 0. That is, origin is the center. So we have the equation of a circle as x square plus y square is equal to r square. Okay. That means this hk is 0, 0. Okay. So we will be reminding all the formulas with respect to standard form of a circle, and when if general circle comes into picture, we will be applying this formula, okay, by some modification into that. We will be looking on that issue. So say line y is equal to mx plus c, and a circle x square plus y square, okay, intersect each other. Okay, that means this equation we have to find the point of intersection. So this must satisfy this equation. That means mx plus c square, which is y square, plus x square is equal to r square, right? So if we expand this, we will be getting m square x square plus c square plus 2mcx, okay, plus x square is equal to r square. Is equal to r square. Okay. Or we have 1 plus m square x square plus 2mcx plus c square minus r square is equal to 0. Okay. So clearly this is a quadratic equation. So this is a quadratic equation which has also three cases. that is its roots can be equal, okay, which corresponds to the case tangent. Okay, real and distinct, which corresponds to the case line intersects the circle. And imaginary, which corresponds to the case no intersection between line and a circle, right? So, for a line y is equal to mx plus c, mx plus c to be a tangent to the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. The condition is that roots of equation, this quadratic equation 1 square plus m square x square 2mcx plus c square minus r square is equal to 0 must be equal. So that means determinant of this quadratic equation must be 0. So what is the determinant of this quadratic equation? Let us write that. The determinant of this equation is b square, which is 2mc square minus 4ac, which is 1 plus m square into c square minus r square. Okay. Or if we try to expand this, we will be getting, this is determinant of this equation. Okay. So determinant of this equation is 4m square c square. Now if we try to expand this, c square plus m square c square minus r square m square is equal to 4 times this 4 m square c square minus 4 c square minus 4 m square c square plus 4 r square plus 4 r square m square. So this will be getting cancelled. Okay, and we are left with four times c square minus so we are left with, so determinant of this equation, we are left with 4 times r square plus r square m square minus c square. So this must be equal to 0 for the condition y is equal to mx plus c to be a tangent to a circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. Or we have r square 1 plus m square minus c square is equal to 0, or c must be equal to r square 1 plus m square under root. Okay, or you can write it as plus minus r 1 plus m square. Okay, so the equation of a circle, so the equation of a line y is equal to mx plus c can be rewritten in a form of y is equal to mx plus minus r 1 plus m square. So this is equation of a line which is tangent to circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. Now we are going to find the point of contact. What are the point of contact? So point of contact, okay, so point of contact are the nothing but the root of equation, this roots of this equation. Okay, so let us rewrite the equation, quadratic equation. Our quadratic equation is 1 plus m square x square plus 2mcx plus c square minus r square plus c square minus r square is equal to 0. So if its roots are equal, that means d is equal to 0. So its root must be minus b upon 2a, which is minus b means minus 2mc upon 2a. 2a is 1 plus m square. Okay, and c can be written as r 1 plus m square under root, right? So rewriting this, substituting the value of c here, we will be getting this is actually plus minus. This can be plus or this can be minus. So the point of contact can be for c is equal to plus r 1 plus m square. Point of contact x, point of contact is x is equal to minus b upon 2a. That means minus 2m. c is r 1 plus m square upon 2 1 plus m square. So this will be cancelled and we will be getting minus m r upon 1 plus m square under root. And if you substitute this value x, the point of contact, x point of contact on a circle, equation of a circle, okay, that is y is equal to mx plus c. So, or on a line y is equal to mx plus c, you will be getting the y point of contact. So y point of contact will be y is equal to m times x plus c, which is this. So we have minus m square r upon 1 plus m square under root plus r 1 plus m square, which is equal to r upon 1 plus m square under root. So point of contact are say xy, which is minus mr upon 1 plus m square under root and r upon 1 plus m square under root. Okay, this is for c is equal to plus r 1 plus m square, and for c is equal to minus r 1 plus m square, point of contacts will be mr upon 1 plus m square, r upon 1 plus m square. Okay, if you substitute minus r, say if you substitute minus r here, say this is minus r, then this is also minus r, and this minus minus will be getting cancelled and we will be getting plus as here, and if here it is plus, okay, and here it is minus, so again this value will be getting cancelled and we will be getting minus r instead of getting plus r. Yes, so this we have, so this should be minus r here. Okay, so this means c is equal to minus r 1 plus m square. Okay, so these are the point of contact of a circle. So let us write the point circle, that means equation of tangent in parametric form. Let us move to parametric form. So for a standard circle, that is x square plus y square is equal to r square. This is the origin. Okay, x axis, y axis. We have x as r cos alpha and y as r sin alpha, where alpha is parameter. Okay, previously we have used theta, so let us use theta. Okay, theta. So x is equal to r cos theta, where say this is angle theta and this is a moving point x y. So we have x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta, where theta is a parameter. Right. So suppose on point r cos theta, r sin theta, we have a tangent to a circle. Okay, or let us say at point x1 y1, equation of tangent to a circle at point x1 y1, okay, is so we have equation. We have to write the equation of a tangent at point P x1 y1. So this is a point. This is a point P x1 y1. x1 y1. Okay, and we have to write the equation of a tangent this, and this is a circle. X square plus y square is equal to r square. So suppose, say, let us take, so this is a circle, let us take 2 points. Say this point is x1 y1 and this point is x2 y2. Okay, so what is the slope of this point? Slope of this point is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, slope of this point is, right? And so this is a circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square. That means these both points satisfy this equation. So we can write x1 square plus y1 square is equal to r square, as well as x2 square plus y2 square is equal to r square. Okay, so now let us represent this in terms of one variable only. Okay, that means y2 in form of x2 and y1 in form of x1. Okay, so the slope can be written in form of y2. Y2 we can write is in form of r2 square minus x2 square under root minus y1, which is r square minus x1 square under root, okay, upon x2 minus x1. So this is the slope of a circle, right? Now this line becomes tangent when this point is, say, very close to this. Say this point is, let us name this point as A and this point as B. Okay. So if B moves closer to A, then we will be moving towards the equation of a tangent. Then the slope will be becoming closer to the slope of tangent. And say this is point B and this is point A. So we have a tangent at point A is like this. Okay. And say if point B is moving closer to A, say point B is moving here. So this line is like this. Okay. Say this is L1, this is L2, and this is length. This is L is our tangent. So L1 when becomes L2, then its slope L1, slope of L1 and slope of L2. If we compare the slope of L1 and L2 and slope of L, then the slope of L2 is more closer to the slope of L. Similarly, if a point B comes here, okay, say this is point B1, this is point B2, and say this point B3, then this line is becoming tangent. Okay, so B3, this is B3, L3. So L3 is coming towards the tangent L1. So we can write, if B approaches to A, okay, then we can write L, that is second. So these all are second. Here these all L1, L2, L3 are second. This because they intersect the circle at 2 points. So these all are second. So we can write second is moving towards tangent. Okay, that means if we put the limiting value here on this equation, that is x2 tends to x1. Okay, this is a slope. Let us write the slope as m is equal to r square. Let us write whatever is actual, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, so this slope is a slope of secant. So if point y2, x2 y2 tends to point x1 y1, okay, then we can say that m is a slope of tangent. Okay, and thus we can write the equation of a tangent to a circle, okay, by using the equation y minus y1 is equal to slope, which is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay, so if we try to substitute the value of limiting slope, we will be getting the equation of tangent as x x1 plus y y1 is equal to r square. Okay, for standard form. Okay, so for general form, we will be getting as the general form of the equation of circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So for this form, we will be getting, say, x1 y1 is a point of contact of a tangent. Okay, then the equation of tangent will be x x1 plus y y1 plus g x plus x1 plus f y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this. So let us name again this whole expression as T1, or instead of T1, let us name it as T. Okay, T at point x1 y1. So T. So T is equal to 0 is the equation of circle, is the equation of tangent, where T is x x1 plus y y1 plus g x plus x1 plus f y plus y1 plus c is c. Okay, so this is T. The working, see, for any type of equation, okay, for any type of equation relation, that is in x and y, we can get a curve. Okay, so say in general we have a relation of second order. We can write the relation in second order like any relation in second order of x and y can be written in form of x square ax square plus by square plus 2hxy plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Right? So this is a second order relation between x and y. We call this relation as a conic. Okay, so this can represent a circle when a is equal to b and h is equal to 0. Okay, so that means a is equal to b, h is equal to 0. This means this conic second order relation is a circle. Okay. So see, on this conics, on this second order relation, if at point x1 y1 we have to find the equation of tangent, then we can substitute x as x1, y as y1. Okay, x square as x1, y square as y1, x as x plus x1 upon 2, y as y plus y1 upon 2. Okay, then you will be getting the equation of tangent on this conic. Okay, that's what we have done here. In case of x square, we have substituted x1 plus y square y1, x1 upon 2, y, in case of y y1, y plus y1 upon 2, and this is the equation of a tangent t is equal to 0. Okay. So in further part, that is parabola, ellipse and hyperbola, we will be using the same concept. Okay, so whatever we have learned here. So now we have written the equation in form of point x1 y1, that is in terms of point of contact of a circle. So for standard form, let us move towards the standard form. This is a circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square, and this is a point on which this line is tangent, and this is a point x1 y1. So we have a equation of line L as x1 plus y1 is equal to r square. In parametric form, x1 y1 can be written in form of x cos alpha is r cos alpha. R cos alpha, let us write as theta. R cos theta, r sin theta. Okay, so we have the relation x r cos theta plus y r sin theta is equal to r theta as the equation of tangent. So r will be getting cancelled. So x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to r. This is the equation of tangent in parametric form to this circle. Okay. Now, say if a line is normal to the circle, say suppose this is a line which is normal to the circle, that means at point of contact, if we draw a tangent, then that tangent and this line must be perpendicular. Or we can say that if line this passes through this or center of a circle, this is the center of a circle. So this line L is normal to the circle, right? We have the equation of a circle at point x1 y1 as x1 plus y1 is equal to r square. That means its slope is y1 upon minus of y1 upon x1, isn't it? No, it's not like this. It's like y minus y1 is equal to minus x1 plus r square, or slope of tangent is minus of x1 upon y1. So slope of normal at that point must be y1 upon x1. So we can write the equation of a normal as y minus y1 is equal to y1 upon x1 x minus x1. So this is the equation of normal. Okay, for this standard circle, right? Family of circles. Okay. Say we have this circle and another circle. Okay, so the intersection of two circles, okay, can be also three cases, that is two circles intersect at 2 points, okay, two circles does not intersect at all, and two circles just touch each other. Okay, these are the three conditions. So how can be these three conditions justified? Say this is its radius is r1 and its radius is r2. Here also say radius is, and the center is say O1 and O2. Center is O1, its center is O2. Similarly, its center is O1, O2, and radius is R1, R2. Its radius R1 and R2 radius. So let us join the point O1, O2. Okay. So for case when circle does not intersect or even touch each other, then R1 plus R2, okay, must be less than O1, O2. O1, O2. This length is greater than this length, that is this length is R1, this length is R1, and this length is R2. Okay. So O1, O2 must be greater than R1 plus R2 for this case. Okay. Now, when they touch each other, O1, O2, then R1 plus R2 is equal to O1, O2, isn't it? Because this is R1 and this is R2. So we have R1 plus R2 is equal to O1 plus O2. Now the third case. Say this is O1, this is O2. Here R1 plus R2 is less than O1, O2. Because this is R1 and this is R2. So R1 plus R2 is greater than O1, O2 here. So we have written actually less than. So not greater than O1, O2. Less than when the circle does not intersect. And there is also a fourth case. What is that case? The fourth case is like this. We have one circle here and another circle touches from inside. Like this. Okay. Say this is point O1 and this is point O2. So in this case, if you check, this is R1 and this is R2. So you check that, if you check, you will be getting R2 minus R1 is equal to O1, O2. Right? This R2 minus R1 is equal to O1, O2. So we have, or we can write, say if you don't know which radius is greater or which radius is smaller, so simply we can write mod of R1 minus R2 is equal to O1, O2 for this case. Okay. So this is the intersection between two circles. Okay. Now for family of circles, say if we want to see the family of circles, say we have to find the equation of a circle which passes the point of intersection of two circles. Equation of a circle passing through the point of intersection of two circles. That means, say if this is a circle 1 and this is a circle 2, we have a point of contact of these two circles as this point of intersection. We can have infinite number of circles passing through these 2 points. Okay. We can have infinite number of circles passing through the point of intersection 2 points. So we have, say these are the 2 points. So we can have this circle, we can have this circle, okay, we can have this circle, okay, we can have this circle. Infinite number of circles, that means infinite number of circles pass through 2 points, can pass through 2 points. There are infinite circles which can pass through 2 points, okay, right? This can be also justified as, say this is a 2 point and we have to draw a circle passing through these 2 points. So join these 2 points first, A and B, then perpendicularly bisect these 2 points, okay, and suppose you take this point as center and this is a radius, so you draw a circle, so you will be getting a circle here. So take this point as center, take this as radius, so again draw a circle, so you will be getting another circle like this. So we can take infinite centers here. There can be infinite point on this line. This line is the locus of the center which can passing through these 2 points A and B. This line is the locus of a center of a circle which passes through these 2 points A and B, right? So you can have infinite number of circles which can pass through 2 points, right? So equation of that circle which passes through, again let us write equation of a circle. So we have justified that there can be infinite circles which can pass through 2 points. So equation of circle passes through actually point of intersection of 2 circles. Point of intersection of 2 circles means those circles intersecting at 2 different points, right? Equation of circle passing through point of intersection of 2 circles. Say one circle is S1 is equal to 0, which means x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and another circle is x square plus y square plus 2g2f plus 2f2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So the equation of circle passing through the point of intersection of these 2 circles can be written in form of S1 plus lambda S2 is equal to 0, where lambda is a variable. Okay, so lambda can have infinite number of values, so we have infinite number of circles passing through the point of intersection of these 2 points. So this is actually family of circles. Family of circles. And why you are naming as family? Because this family depends on this lambda. Okay, for lambda is equal to 1, we have one circle. Lambda is equal to 2, we have another circle. Okay, for different value of lambda, we are getting different circles. And this family of a circle, there is a common point, there is a one common thing between those all circles. What is the common thing? The common thing is those all circles passes through the point of intersection of these 2 circles. Okay, so we have a family of a circle. Okay, now let us move towards another family. Say now we have the family, previously we have the family of a circle passing through the point of intersection of 2 circles. Now we can also have a family of a circle passing through points x1, y1 and x2, y2, 2 points. Okay, so we have the family as x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 plus lambda times determinant x y1 x1 y11 x2 y21 is equal to 0. So this is also an equation of circle, and this family passes through point x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay. Now let us have another equation of a circle. Let us write its family, because we are actually dealing with family of a circle here also. Family of a circle passing through point of intersection, point of contact. Let us write point of contact of a tangent and a circle. So say this is a circle and this is its tangent. So we have circle this, circle this, circle this. So we have a family. These are the family of a circle which passes through this point. So if we want to write the equation of this family, how can we write it? So this is a circle whose equation is s is equal to 0. That is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. And say this is a line, this is a circle s is equal to 0, and this is a line l is equal to 0, where l is equal to 0, which is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. So we have the family of circle. Family of this circle. Family of this circle means passing through this point of contact of the circle s is equal to 0 and line l is equal to 0. Okay. So we can write the equation as x minus x1. Let us name this point of contact as x1 y1. So we have the equation of a circle, family of circle, as x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square, okay, plus lambda times y minus mx minus c is equal to 0. Where lambda is a variable parameter, varying lambda we will be getting different members of family. Okay. One more definition is there. Director circle. What is director circle? Suppose this is a circle and we have two perpendicular tangents. Say one tangent is this and another tangent is this. This is actually perpendicular to this tangent. Okay. So locus of a point from which two perpendicular tangent to a circle is drawn. Locus of a point from which two perpendicular tangents can be drawn. So this locus is again a circle, nothing but a circle. So this circle is called as a director circle, whose center is same as the center of this circle, okay, on which the tangents are drawn. And the radius is, we can obviously find the radius. Say this radius is r. say this radius is r, and we know say this length of a tangent as L. So this can easily be found as r square plus L square under root. So its length is r square plus L square under root. Okay, so we can write the equation of directed circle also from here. Tangent from external point. Tangents on a circle from external point. So this is a circle and this is the external point P. So we can have two tangents on the circle from this external point P. But remember, this point must be external to the circle. If point is internal to the circle, we can have no tangent. Okay, no tangent can be possible. So we have this tangent. Say this is point x1, y1, and the equation of circle is s is equal to 0. Okay. So we have the equation of pair of this tangent as and say its center is this is the general equation of circle. S is equal to 0. That means x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. And we have external point P, x1, y1, from which we have drawn two tangents. Okay. So we have this length of a tangent. Let us first write the length of a tangent. As this length can be given as this, say this is R, and this is P, this is center O. So L is nothing but we can always write like this: L square plus R square is equal to OP square. So L is nothing but OP square minus R square under root. So if you put the value of the center of a circle O and find the length OP, okay, and substitute it here in place of OP, L is equal to OP square minus R square. Substitute it in place of OP. Then you will be getting the length as root under S1, where S1 is x1 square plus y1 square plus 2gx1 plus 2fy1 plus c is equal to e. Okay. Okay. So under root S1 is the length of a tangent to a circle, right? Now we have also the chord of contact. Say chord of contact. This is a circle and this is a point P. Okay. So two tangents can be drawn on this circle. Okay. So joining these 2 points, this point and this point, we have a line L, which is a chord, this is called chord of contact. Okay. So this is point P, x1, y1. Okay. So we have chord of contact. Say let us name this tangents as L1 and L2 and L as a chord of contact. So the chord of contact of these tangents, equation of chord of contact can be written as T1 is equal to 0. Okay, where T1 is x1 where T1 is x1 plus y1 plus g x plus x1 plus f y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So this is the equation of this chord of contact, right? Now I guess we have completed, we have just look on the theory part, by not going into so much detail, but just we have look on all the theory part of the circle, and now we will be solving problems. Okay, and also we will be applying all the theory concepts, or even if we need extra, we will be dealing the theory at the same time while solving the problem. Okay.